We are talking 140 flood warnings. 34 of those flood warnings are emergency warnings. When we say emergency warnings, they are around evacuations through to either, in some cases, we still have very active areas that are in fact emergency warnings that are moving to high ground or isolating areas. I'll continue to stress the importance of heeding the warnings, and that this is about us trying to help the communities prepare well in advance to any potential floodwaters. We still have a very active situation in the context of the rainfall of 100 millimetres through to embedded storms. The embedded storms will continue to see flash flooding. The flash flooding is a high risk on anyone that is travelling on the roads, and again, you need to be situationally aware and not just rely on the warnings. We will continue to put the warnings out, but you cannot just rely on the warnings. If you live in areas that you feel that you're unsafe or have concerns, that is a very good time to actually relocate in many cases. Our focus today very much is in the areas of Taree right through to Kempsey. So there's a range of communities from Kempsey, Port Macquarie, Coffs Harbour, Bellingen and Urunga. They are just to name some of those areas. That's the areas that we've currently got active flooding. We continue to have flood rescue calls come in. We have worked through nearly all of the flood rescues from the previous 24 hours, but again, already this morning we've had another 33 flood rescue requests this morning. That shows that this continues to be a very active environment for us. I do acknowledge for the communities that we are dealing with, in many communities, record floods. So in the living memory of those local communities, they have not seen this level of flooding. But again, it is why we have tried to communicate and aim to communicate very early. Some of the first warnings and messaging around this weather event was over a week ago. Then the focus in terms of the weather event in terms of mid-north coast. Then our system is very much been aligned to providing advice messaging, which means stay informed. This is all on the Hazards Near Me app. That's why we keep pointing back to the Hazards Near Me app. Then prior to the flooding that we saw and some of the significant impacts that we're still feeling now, that's the emergency warnings. They are the emergency warnings that are the last line of defence in terms of asking people to relocate where it's safe to do so. We are well resourced. We have significant helicopters, significant boats, lots of frontline personnel from SES right through to all of the support agencies and the emergency services from every colour, every emergency service that continues to be there and will continue to be there. These are very high risk operations. I will not compromise the safety of my people or any other emergency services people, but these are, whilst highly trained people, they are working very closely with the community. What the community can do is to help us is to heed those warnings, relocate early, evacuate if it's safe to do so when you receive these emergency evacuation warnings. If you cannot, please call us, and that's why we'll have the capabilities and the support and the focus that we need to and will continue to have. I'll leave it there for the moment, but suffice to say, next 24 to 48 hours is still a key focus in terms of the pointy end of our response operations, acknowledging that we've still got weather that will continue into the weekend and potentially further weather, including rainfall and significant winds into next week as well. So we're playing for the long haul here. In addition to our own resources, we do have some interstate resources coming in to support us, and we'll continue to do so and assess that situation as the weather emerges.